Alright, so we back with another one, man. What it do, what it does, man. It's your boy Casino Trades, man. We finna go over a nice trade review of today's price action. So let's get right into it. Give me a moment. I kind of done messed up the screen. Alright, so let's get it. So so the version y'all seen on Instagram was a quick little video because Instagram Reels is only 3 minutes. So let's get right into it. So obviously, this is what I was targeting, right? So if we just focus on this 5 minute right quick, so you see what's been happening. We have just been going up and up and up and up. So eventually we need a sweep, right? Look at this low, this low, this low, this low, this low, this low was it was just going up and up and up, right? Remember that we need a sweep. The market cannot just go The market cannot just go up and up and up and up, right? It has to rebalance, right? It has to rebalance and sweep out some sell side, preferably into a PD ray or stuff like that, right? It has to pull back at least to equilibrium of a range, right? Remember, the market has to do four things at all times, which is generate liquidity, hunt the liquidity, pull back to equilibrium, or pull back to an inefficiency. So let's get right into it. So obviously I was looking for basically two Judas swings, right? Because I was actually targeting these. So you see these relative lows right here. So this is my main target, and then to go up higher. So I'm bullish, I'm bearish on a lower time frame, but only until we sweep out some sell side to go up higher, because I'm actually bullish on a higher time frame, right? So what do? We do the Judas swing right here. We go up. We literally go up at 9:30, which is the Judas swing, right? And then we come down. So as we're coming down, let's get into the order flow because it was a good play to go down also, right? So the market literally goes up here, right? Then what to do? We create a fair value gap, right? Literally, you had the fair value gap right there, right? That's a SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So look what the market do. The market do a Judas swing, go up, sweeping out some buy side liquidity, right? Look at all the buy side liquidity that it swept out, right? Leaving all of these lows intact. So that's the hunted liquidity. So now we're going to go hunt the opposite side. So what we come all the way down, boom, stop right here. Then we create new lows. So we have new relative lows. Then remember, the market has to pull back, right, to an inefficiency, right, after it keeps going. So look how it comes down. Then we pull right back to the inefficiency, which is this SIBI. Then we come down right here and we kind of just consolidate for a while. Then what happens? We create another order block right here. So the way I draw my order blocks is from the most sensitive part of the order block, which is the bottom low, the low wick to the opening price. And if you extend this, you will see how price respected it. OB's wick. So, and then we have the first presented fair value gap, which is this gray zone, right? So let's see what we have. We have the SIBI, we have the order block. Look how we close below this down close candle here, right? We go up, we close here below this bullish candle. So the low wick, oh, sorry, I drew the wrong one. It's here because the bearish order block is the bullish candle. So look how we come down, trade right into it, touch the first presented fair value gap and the order block. This is the most sensitive part. Then we go right here. Look how we go down. Look how we immediately hit that and go down all the way here. See the London lows that's right here? That's coupled literally right here. These are the London lows. So look how we stop right here and generate this low. Because remember, the market has to pull back to an inefficiency, right? This is kind of high resistance. It wasn't supposed to literally go all the way down here and then come all the way back up. But the market is going to do what it does. Look how it comes up, look how it generated this high, then it comes down, then it comes back up. Mean retracements, right? And look what we do. We come back up and we sweep out this buy side liquidity, right? This is internal buy side. But you see, we still respect the order block, and we still respect the OB's wick, and we still respect the first presented fair value gap that's right here. And we never come back to the SIBI. because we should not disrespect this bearish order block. That's right here, right? This one bullish candle. Look how it's wicking. Generate, sweep out internal, and then we go all the way down, right to the London lows, right to the midnight open. Now, that was the bearish play. So now that we got a nice, so you see the sweep on liquidity, look at the nice sweep, right? Look at that mean sweep, right? And we're right at the midnight open. That's a good zone, right, for us to go up higher. Let's see if it pulled back to a fair value gap also, since I'm right here. Yes, look what it pulls back to. So look what it pulls back to. It literally pulls right back to this order block. So you have these 4 consecutive down close candles with the aggressive move up. So this is an order block. Let's draw it right quick to show y'all, because I love when the market sweeps right into a key PD ray. Look at the order block right there. So now we can go right down to the lower time frame, which is right here. That's why I like YouTube, right? I get a longer, I get a chance to literally explain it with taking my time. So now look at the upper half, right? Look how price stays in the upper half and never comes to the lower half. Look at the bodies in the upper half. The wicks are in the lower half because the wicks do the damage. I'm sorry. Yes, the wicks do the damage, but the bodies tell the story, right? So look what it creates. So remember, now we're looking for bullish order flow because we had the midnight open and we swept out the London lows. And now we have all, so look at all of this buy side liquidity. Remember, when the market generates liquidity, it's also going to hunt liquidity and generate at the same time. Look at this buy side liquidity here. These two relative buy side liquidity here, and then ultimately this buy side liquidity here. So now we went down, right? We're bullish, right? So in order for it to go up, you want to see it go lower first, sweeping out some lows into a key PD array. Now we get the bullish order flow. So the first thing we get is we come up, we come down. We do not take out this low. We still respecting the midnight open. We come up, we create a mitigation block. So we have a low, high, higher low. Look at the higher high. That's a mitigation block. We have a mitigation block 1, which is this bullish candle here. Then you have an order block also with this bearish candle here. See the bearish candle here. Look how we close way up here, right? Which is an order block. Remember, the best order blocks has a fair value gap. Look at the fair value gap that's coupled, right? Then you have also the bullish breaker. Have so many things here. Look at the low, high, lower low, higher high. So many things. So that's like 4. So we have the bullish fair value gap. Oh, sorry. And we have the inverse. So look at the inverse fair value gap here. So this was a bullish fair value gap. I'm sorry. You see the bearish fair value gap? So you see the bearish fair value gap. Once we got above it, you want to see it used as an inverse to go up higher. Perfect order flow, right? Perfect order flow. Could have got your long entry liquidity right here as we're coming into all of these lovely PD rays. And the most lovely thing is that if I use a fib, if I just use a fib, right, and I get from this to this, right, we already know below equilibrium. We're below equilibrium. We're down here. So you know the best long plays happen when you're in a premium. So we literally align with bullish order flow. And the other thing is that we are at a macro, right? The macro is literally from 950 right here to 1010, which is right there. And look how we sweep right here at literally 1010, then we go higher. And then also, once we literally come into, so you see how we come into it right here, then we leave, And then y'all also see how this same first presented fair value gap here, you see how it's taking us lower, it's rejecting, going lower. Now that once we get, see how it's rejecting, and once we get above it right here, look how we used it perfectly. Sweep. Look how there's a sweep into a PD rate, which is the first presented fair value gap. The same zone that took us lower is now going to take us higher. Look how it goes right here, and it comes again, and it runs. That was today's order flow, right? If you made it this far into the chat, please write 46, so I know that you made it this far, right? Because most people don't really make it to the end of the videos. So if you made it this far to the video, write 46 into the chat to let me know that you made it this far. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and let's get it, man.